Hi, I'm Joe Tonello with ComfyGO Mobility, and today we're going to show you the Z-4 mobility scooter. Okay, here's our Z-4 mobility scooter from ComfyGO, and check it out, guys. This is how you're going to receive it in the box. We have the main platform here, front and back wheels all assembled. We have a upgraded super seat here, we call it. It's a big padded seat. We're going to put that on a little bit later as well. We also have our arm rails. In the front, we got our tiller bar, our seat post, our battery, and our basket. And our basket has our charger in it right now. It's got our product manual, and this is really cool, guys. This is the change of color. You don't like the blue? No problem at all. We have red included with your package as well. Red or blue, your choice. The first part of the assembly is going to be putting your seat post into the seat post shaft here. Now the bolt's already assembled here, and you have your nut here on the left side. I'm looking at it overhead, so take this out exactly how it is right now. Make sure you hold on to this washer and this nut right there and pull this out. Now our shaft here's got 3 selections here for seat height, so you can adjust it probably about 1 inch between the 3 seat selections. Push this down into the shaft here, and let's insert our bolt the same way we took it out. So let's line it up. Let's push that in till it goes all the way through. Let's get our washer on. Let's get our nut on there and hand tighten it until you stops here. And then let's get the supplied tools that comes with your Z-4 scooter, and we'll tighten these up. You want to make sure this is nice and tight. Now I've tightened it up, and you can see that it moves the whole mobility scooter when I do this. So it's very tight. Another thing on this shaft is you want to make sure you have this little rubber grommet on the top. Very important part of that is to make sure that the seat sets on that easily, and it can swivel on that rubber part here. Okay, here's our super seat. Now check it out. A little bit more padding, but it's a little bit more heavier as well. So you might like this seat here, but it is an upgrade option on our Z-4 scooter. This one is our standard seat, a little more lightweight, and you will save a little bit of money by going to the smaller seat here. We got our seat post in, and now this is a very simple process. We're going to take this part here and put it right into the shaft. Make sure that's down and secure. Push it down. What's really neat about this seat is it will lock into position, and you have a lever here if you ever wanted to rotate your seat left or right. No problem at all. We just lift our lever, and then when we drop it, it locks right into position. Now that our seat's in, let's get our tiller bar in. And here's a cool trick. We're going to set our tiller bar right on the edge of the seat. I'm going to unscrew this tiller bar attachment here. Line this up here, and let's get this put back in. This is spring loaded, so you got to give it a little bit of pressure, push it in, turn it clockwise, and we'll line it up and start tightening this up. While we're tightening it, we can start adjusting the angle that we want. We want straight up and down, not a problem. We'll just do that, and then we'll tighten it down. With our tiller bar attached, let's go ahead and attach the electronics part of it. Now, there is a little groove here that has to line up. So when you put this in, kind of twist it until it actually pushes down. This is very important. You want to push up here and push down on here, and let's tighten that clockwise until you get it all the way down and tightened up. Our light right here in the front, let's go ahead and flip this up, and we'll adjust that angle a little bit later, but there's our front LED headlight. Our seat is in, but we're going to attach our armrest to it. Now we got 3 settings here, 1, 2, and 3, and it kind of lines up with these holes here, and your Z-4 will come with a pin like that that'll just pin it right in place. But besides that, we also have this turn screw here that can tighten it down in place. So depending on the width of the seat that you need, you can push this in. You can put your pin in, select the width that you want, push that in, and then we can secure it down with this hand tighten screw here. Nice and secure. Let's repeat the step for the left side now. Let's install our battery, and a very easy process to do this. Just push it in, pop it down in place, and your battery is installed. And here's the last part of our assembly. We're going to put the basket on. We got 2 hooks here. Slide right into these 2 hooks here. We'll put that in place, give it a little bit of force, and push it down. Another really great feature of the Z-4 mobility scooter is this. They're all going to come in blue color, but we're also going to provide you the ability to change your accents to red. Very easy process. We're just going to pull these off, and they just got easy Velcro on there. So when you want to choose your color, when you put this in and push it down, the Velcro will catch on it. But before we do that, let's decide what color that we want. So let's try red. I'll put red in and push it down, and we got red on that one here. Let's pull the blue off. Push this in and push it down. I've chosen blue for this scooter here, so the last thing you want to do is install our windscreen. This is a very simple process. You got a couple tabs here that slip right into place here. On one side, just push this in and snap it down. This is how you're going to charge your Z-4 mobility scooter. You have a charge port here on the battery. You have a 3-prong charger. Make sure that lines up and you push that in, plug it in, and your battery will start charging. When it's completely charged, you're going to go ahead and remove it from the battery, and this is very important to push this plug back in. It does protect that charge port there from wind and water and other debris that might get in there. What's great about this is you can charge it while the battery is on the scooter, or you can remove the battery altogether and charge it inside the house. Pull the battery up, take it out, take it to the house, and charge it inside. Another important thing to look at here is we actually have a fuse in here. So if you ever notice your battery is not charging, pull this out, check your fuse, make sure it is not blown here and it's still in good order. Push that back in when you're done. And also there's another fuse here that you might want to check on the unit itself. There's another fuse here. Any of these fuses that are blown, you want to make sure you replace those and get that scooter fixed. Let's talk about a few things about your Z-4 scooter. The first thing is this has an electromagnetic brake. If you try to push the scooter while it's engaged in the drive mode, it's not going to go anywhere. Your wheels are locked essentially. To unlock them, all you have to do is lift that lever up. It disengages the motor, and now we can freely push our scooter along without any problems whatsoever. There's a couple more adjustments you can make as well. One is your tiller bar. We can't change angle on this by just simply loosening this up, moving it to your desired angle that you want. You can go down, you can go back up 90 degrees, or you can go down here and retighten that to exactly where you want it. One last thing you want to do, let's make sure our light makes sense. We have to make sure this is pointed down to the ground at a nice angle where it illuminates your path. Now that our Z-4 is assembled, let me tell you about the controls on our tiller bar. Here's your key. It comes provided in your package. Let's go and turn that on by turning it clockwise 90 degrees. There's our power selection here. Right now we're at full battery, full green. On here we have a couple buttons. One is going to be your light button, on and off. This turns on your LED light on the front. We have the horn button, and we have our speed selection button here. So this is going to be turtle, slowest, or rabbit, fastest. Okay, here's your power levers as well. So if you look at your tiller bar here and you pull down here on the right side, you're going to actually propel yourself forward. It's going to bring you forward, and here on the left side, if you pull down here, this will bring you backwards. So what I really love about the Z-4 scooter is, I've talked to a lot of individuals out there in the industry, and one of the things that was important is to restore mobility, but not only that, to have the ability to lift a scooter into the car. You buy a wheelchair and it might be 68 pounds or 65 pounds, and those are almost impossible to lift into a car for someone. So we took it to heart and we designed the Z-4 was for that purpose. And let me show you what it does. We can remove our seat as one piece here. We can also remove our basket. Let's go ahead and remove our battery. And this is what makes Z-4 unique, is the fact that we can actually break this into two parts. So now, no one part is more than 28 pounds. We can remove our tiller bar as well if we need to take some weight out the front. Now I'm going to go ahead and just unscrew this all the way off here. Quickly unscrew this and remove this. So with our scooter completely disassembled, this becomes the heaviest part of our scooter, which is less than 30 pounds. And this is the only thing that you can have to worry about lifting into the car. Your Z-4 mobility scooter deattaches into 5 pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it together. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our front and our back piece, and we're going to hook it over and just pop it right into place. And you'll hear a snapping, and that's in place now. Let's go and lift our tiller bar. Unscrew this, get it to your desired angle there, and tighten that down. We're going to add our seat in, and really easy, seat post here goes right into this seat post hole there. Make sure you got that rubber grommet on there, because that makes a big difference on the ability for this chair to swivel. Let's get our battery in. And our last piece here is our front basket. And there you have it.